What's up, everybody? All Henley Films here today, and right now I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on the new March Battlefront DLC update. So a lot of people have been complaining about this, saying that the people who decide to do this are really lazy, and this is why. Because the new heroes, there's two new heroes for this map, and they include Nieb Numb and Greedo. And a lot of people were thinking, what? They're just being lazy because we already have a Celestian and a Rhodian skin already. They're just being lazy saying they're a hero. Well, honestly, I don't mind that these are the new heroes. People want Chewbacca and Obi-Wan. Yeah, so do I. I want those guys too. But I'm not sure we're going to get them until a bigger DLC or something. But you see, I don't mind Greedo and Nieb Numb. And this is just my opinion on what people are saying, and I just gotta get tired of people criticizing Battlefront for just little things. So I'm just here to give my opinions. Greedo, I don't mind, honestly, because Greedo, you can't do a lot of villains, new villains for Battlefront. It's pretty hard. Yes, I understand why some people are upset, but there's not a lot of villains for the original trilogy. That's what I meant before. There's not a lot of villains for the original trilogy. If they were to add content from the prequels or The Force Awakens, then you'd have more villains. But you really don't have many villains just for the original trilogy. The big ones are Boba Fett, Emperor, Darth Vader. That's it. I mean, Greedo, yes, he's not a huge villain. We only see him for 30 seconds in A New Hope. But I don't mind him, honestly, being there. He's got a new weapon that eventually that's going to be put in the game that is a standard soldier we can use, which is actually pretty good. I want new weapons, and the new, also part of the new update is we get new weapons and stuff. Besides that gun, there's another gun that we get, and I don't honestly mind Greedo. When next time I get a hero pickup and he's available to play, I'm gonna pick him just to see what he does, and it's gonna be pretty funny. See Greedo running around on the battlefield. Imagine the Empire saying, no, not the Empire, my bad. The Rebels saying, "Attention, Greedo has joined the battle." I understand what people are saying, and that just sounds funny that you don't get worried about that at all, but still, it's okay. I mean, eventually they're going to add Bosk, IG-88, and all those bounty hunters, but Greedo is popular, so yeah, you were going to expect him, and he lives on Tatooine. So does it make sense, since we're getting Jabba's palace, that we get Greedo? Yeah, and that Greedo works for Jabba? Yes, it makes total sense on why we're getting Greedo in the DLC. Alright, so now on to Nieb Numb. I understand this one a little more. Nieb Numb is a pilot. Alright, I get it. He's a pilot. He's not a ground soldier. It's a little lazy. I mean, I guess, yes. I was a little shocked for the Nieb Numb thing more than Greedo. Honestly, I expected Greedo sooner or later. I didn't expect Nieb Numb at all. But when you think about it, Nieb Numb is a good match to fight Greedo if they're on the battlefield together. People probably wanted Chewbacca on this one. Well, they're probably saving Chewbacca for the DLC that comes out with Bosk, because Wookiees and Trandoshians are enemies. So I'm just saying that Nieb Numb is probably is a good match to fight Greedo. It just makes logical sense. You're not going to have Chewbacca go up against Greedo. No, you want the two enemies, the two species that are enemies, going up against each other, coming out in the same DLC, which is Chewbacca and Bosk. And I think that's eventually what they'll do. But so far for the heroes, I don't mind it. Do I understand why some people are upset? Yes, of course I do. I understand. But I don't mind it. And some of the other things, we're getting good stuff in this DLC. We're getting Jabba's palace. We're even getting the Death Star, new weapons, star cards. I wish they would add some more fighters in the game, like the TIE Defender and the B-Wing, but oh well. Those will come eventually. And yes, we'll probably get Obi-Wan Kenobi as an old man, Chewbacca, and we'll be getting those two eventually. They'll just be saved for a different DLC, a bigger and better DLC, probably one of the better ones. So just hold on, we'll get it. Just relax. So let's remember, and that we're gonna be getting good stuff here. Okay. I just want to say something else. The final thing: when people say Battlefront sucks, no one plays this game anymore. Those are the people who are those really gamer people who just like to criticize everything. There's always those people in life who just like to criticize every single little thing about anything. So, does the game suck? No. This game wasn't meant for gamers who just like to play games. Yes, it was made for people who play video games, but it was more made for Star Wars fans to enjoy. Do Star Wars fans enjoy it? Yes. As a Star Wars fan, I greatly enjoy it. As other Star Wars fans, they enjoy it too. If you want to watch more about opinions on Battlefront, you should watch Hello Greedo's video on Star Wars Battlefront Review. He says practically the same thing I say about it. And that's all I wanted to say. So when people say no one plays it, not true. A ton of people still play it because every time I go online to find a game, games are full. Okay, so tons of people still play it. Alright, so guys, tell me what you think in the comments below. This is just my opinions on the new Battlefront update. So guys, thanks for watching. On Only Films out.